Hello and welcome to another Marvel Strikers blog post. It's been a little while, but I promise I will be getting back into regular update schedule here on my YouTube so that I can get all the Marvel Strikers and Star Wars Galaxy of Heroes news when they appear. But anyway, let's just get right into it. We got a new blog post here with the 4.5.0 release notes. So this is Doctor Doom, new gear level, new Dark Dimensions, new level cap, new gear pieces, everything, just everything new. It's a big update, huge stuff. So let's just go through it. So tremble before the destroyer of worlds and your new ruler, Doctor Doom. So Doctor Doom has actually been in the game for a while, not as an enemy or anything, but if you ever played one of the Greek raids, I can't remember which one it is, Doctor Doom does talk to you, and I think he does some in campaign too, but they focus a little bit too much on Ultimus, and he's just kind of underwhelming. You can't really get red stars on him unless you complete Dark Dimensions, and even then you can't get 7 stars. 7 red zone, and so I don't know how useful that is, but yeah. So arriving over the course of this release, enhance the squad with 4 new playable characters. So we got Doctor Doom, Statue, Ghost and Yellow Jacket, and with Statue, Ghost and Yellow Jacket we are going to get a full PymTech team. So PymTech is going to be a new trait or new tag for any character, so it's going to be Statue, Ghost, Yellow Jacket, and it's going to add the existing Ant-Man and Wasp to that, so you can get a 5-man PymTech team, and it does looks pretty great from what we've seen, but I'm still a little bit unsure. I do think it's going to be a great team, but from the video they showed, at least on mobile gaming I had gotten from him that he showed, I'm not completely sure. I will talk about that when we get down to the characters, why I think that they might not be as good as we think they are. But anyway, we got some update to the ISO 8 icons, so they got color design, so you can easily distinguish between them, purple, green, yellow, whatever, so you can just use color code instead, much easier, much simpler. We also got a new campaign. We got the chapter 2 of Doom War coming, or it arrived. I've only gotten through the first one, I think, so I still need a little bit of work, but we do have some great characters that you can use for that, so it's going to be relatively easy for most of you people. We also got a new limited time campaign event, Tiny Statue of Big Problems, which is where we will get the statue shards, so that starts in about a week's time or something, I think. I'm not completely sure. Dark Dimensions 4, as I said, we get Doctor Doom, and then when we complete it a second time in time around, you get red stars for Doctor Doom. I think it was, I can't remember how much it was 4 red stars or something. I'm not sure, so don't quote me on that. New gear tier 15, and we got level 80 cap, so gotta work towards that. Even more gold crunch, so I'm not looking forward to that, because I do imagine it's going to be quite expensive taking a character from 75 to 80, considering how expensive it is already for level 70 to 75. We also just got some small improvements to roster screen UI, including better campaign portrait alignments and such. Here we got a whole bunch of bug fixes. I'm not going to go through them. I'm going to just leave it here, if you want to pause the video and read through them, because I'm not doing this in this video here. Anyway, let's move on. We got some ISO 8 updates. So here we have just, a small one here for the Striker Skirmisher bonus. So currently there's an interaction where you have a character with the Striker class, call a Skirmisher for an assist, then the Striker will immediately follow up with a bonus attack. So if you get the purple icon or above an enemy, and then you have a Striker or a Striker attack on that, he will do the double tap because he's got the mark on him. And currently it will happen now if the Skirmisher puts a mark and calls an ally to assist, that is the Striker. Sorry if I get those mixed up, but yeah, that's initially what it is. That was not an intent interaction, but has led to some interesting theory. So for now, we will not fix it. However, we will continue to monitor the class diversity and theory in ISO 8, and if this interaction is becoming so dominant that it deters versatility, we may change it in the future. So for now, nothing is going to happen, but as they basically say here, it's subject to change if it's get too overpowered. So don't put everything on this one simple thing here right now. Maybe it's not as good, maybe it's good, still need some testing. To know it's a big problem and they're not going to fix it. Maybe we can test a little bit more on teams. And we also got some updates to some characters here. So we got some trait trait updates. So we have 2 traits, Eternal Martial Artist, and they basically haven't been used for anything. Eternal has been used for Ultimus and Thanos, I think. Those are the only 2 characters. It doesn't do anything other than being an Eternal tag, kind of like a legendary tag. It's a legendary tag. You don't get any bonus for it or anything like that. So it's kind of a useless tag. Same with Martial Artist. It was used for an event of some kind. but haven't been utilized anything for that. You know, no bonus for martial arts or anything, so they're just removing those tags, but they say that they will have them return again later if they need be, you know, for an event or characters and anything like that, so yeah. And we will also get a new trait coming to the extension of the X-Men faction called Uncanny. So this is basically going to be what the Wave 1 Avengers is. You know, you have the Avengers, but then they added the Wave 1 Avengers, so you know that the Wave 1 Avengers are the one that kind of synergize each other, so you don't have to look through just a bunch of Avengers and try and find out, you know, who should I put on team, who should I not put on team. So this is just a simplified version, so you can find out who synergizes better. As I said, it won't negatively affect anything. It will only positively affect, you know, Uncanny, just so you know, a little bit better, the interaction, all of those. And we also have that X23 will be joining the ranks of the X-Men. And then we got some new characters, updates here for both Ant-Man and Wasp, considering, you know, they are getting the PymTech trait, PymTech tag, they're getting new characters for that, so they obviously want to update them, because Ant-Man and Wasp are, let's not say they are too good of characters, so this is a good thing. So Ant-Man, we got 12% health and armor increase, which is always good, you know, just flat increases to percentage. His basic, you got an increased damage for level 7 ability, so nothing special there. His special, Gum Up the Works, is updated with attack primary target for 300% damage, plus apply ability block for 2 turns, gain an assist from an ally Wasp, so not the biggest, but still good. I think the ability block is new, but he's always put slow. Oh no, that's ultimate, sorry, but yeah, 2 turn, so it's definitely good. Not the biggest, so his ultimate here, that's the one that puts slow on all of them. So that is increased damage for all abilities, so, you know, nothing else, it will still slow, but it will do more damage now. I wish that it could maybe add something else, maybe add a health block or something, you know, that because that could be quite good, yet, you know, not make too big of a difference in my opinion, so I think that would be nice to have something like that, but still I'm happy. So his passive escape plan is updated on turn, 25% chance to gain evade, and evade is going to be super important for that team. You know, if you're interested in checking out, you know, all of the new PymTechs and, you know, their ability, or at least some of them, you go check out Mobile Gamer's video. He had one there where he got sent a video from the developer or something and went through it. It's definitely interesting to see them, and I'm going to be talking about that at the end of the video. You know, why I don't think that they may be as good as we think they are, you know, that we saw from that video. But anyway, we got a new on non-PymTech hero ally turn, 30% chance to gain assist now. On PymTech ally turn, 60% chance to gain assist now. If this character does not gain assist now, apply assist now to an ally Yellow Jacket. So, you know, it's just going to be a lot of assist now. You know, they're just going to be assisting us left and right, having a wait all the time. Going to be an annoying team, definitely for sure. I could definitely see this team being a good war defense team or something like that. And we also got some Dark Dimensions synergy. So in Dark Dimensions, on spawn, if this character has 4 or more PymTech allies, basically meaning everybody, you know, Ghost, Yellow Jacket, Stature, Ant-Man and Wasp, you will get this bonus here. Apply Await to self and all PymTech allies, and as we all know for Dark Dimension 3, Await is a super important ability to have, especially at the start, because in Dark Dimension 3 they just damage so much. So we got Wasp update too. So along with the updates to Wasp ability to help synergize with PymTech allies, we removed Wasp charge mechanics, and know those ability benefits are always available. And that's a thing I'm super happy about, because I think the charge ability here is kind of outdated on her. You know, she needs charge to get to land stun. It just puts her at such a disadvantage when you have all the characters that's coming to the game, all new ones that just outright apply stun. And then, you know, she gotta get charge, and, you know, then she loses charge, so she needs to get it again to apply another stun. So it's just, yeah, outdated in my opinion, so I think that's good. So she also gets a base stat increase of 10% health and armor. Her basic sting and move is updated with attack primary target for 300% damage, and chain to one adjacent target for 250% damage. So that's definitely good to have the chain to adjacent target. We got the special blaster updated with attack primary target for 208% damage, plus apply stun. So as you see, it just applies stun, so no need for charge or anything. It's only, you know, the resistance you have here and all of that goes into account here. So bonus attack 2 times for 230% damage. And her ultimate, Flight of the Wasp, increased damage for all ability levels. So in essence, Ant-Man and Wasp are basically just getting damage increases mostly. Wasp is getting her charge removed. So that's it for those. So this was the 4.5.0 blog post update here, but since I didn't get to make a video, we'll just quickly look here at the one with Dr. Doom and Stature. So we got Dr. Doom coming here. He's going to try the traits of Villain, Global, Tech, Mystic and Controller. And they did address this in the mobile gamer stream when Cerebro was on it to reveal Dr. Doom. You know, your Tech and Mystic here, which both has their own stock tech upgrade, and basically you're not going to get double stock tech. It's just going to affect the one that has the highest level. So if your tech is at let's say level 20 while your mystic is at level 10, you know, it's going to default to the tech instead. And then if your mystic goes to level 30 while your tech is at 20, it's going to go to mystic. So it's simple as that, really. So it's basic science and sorcery. Attack primary target for 360% damage plus apply disrupted. If charged with 2 positive effects to negative effects and lose 1 charge. This attack is unavoidable and cannot be blocked. So definitely a good basic here. You got a special Doomsday Dictator, which has an energy cost out of 4 to 4. Attack all enemies for 500% damage, plus apply heal block. This attack gains 100% damage per Doombot ally, and we'll get to those here in a minute. Clear all death proof from Doombot allies, plus attack them for 5000% damage. So this is going to be, you know, insane. Ultimate, his time platform, energy cost 8 out of 10, so definitely a costly one. You're not going to be able to use this every other turn. But gain 2 charge, clear all negative effects on self, the most injured ally, and the ally with the highest damage. Heal self and most injured ally for 100% of his character's max health, and fill speed bar by 300% for self and the ally with the highest damage. So just a good supporter ability here, and 300% speed bar, you know, there's no way you're not going to reach 100% speed bar when you get 300%. So it's passive, Doombot Legion. So on turn, summon a Doombot, and if this character has 2 or more Doombot allies, gain defense up for 2 turns. 3 or more, you get speed up. 4 or more, you get offense up. So yeah, he's just going to be flooding the field with Doombots. Kind of similar to how Ultron does it, but you know, Dr. Doom can call him himself, or he needs to take a turn. He just can't outright call him with an ability. And he's also going to have some Fantastic Four synergy here. When this character or Fantastic Four ally drop below 50% health, grant him an ability energy and fill their speed by 50%. On stun, clear stun and apply slow to self. And gain 10% damage and 50% focus if any Fantastic Four character is present. And gain 50% max health. So it's definitely a lot of unpack with this here, but most of us aren't going to get Dr. Doom anyway for a long time, because it's going to be a DD4 reward. So you have a good chance to, you know, learn this kit, read up on him. You probably aren't going to meet any of them, at least in the start, in either wars or anything, unless you're in the top end guild that spends much money. So we also got the Doombot that has, you know, a little bit stuff they do. They also have a Villain Global Tech Controller traits. Basic, attack primary target for damage plus apply disrupt, unavoidable and can't be blocked. The passive, on death, apply 1 deflect up to a maximum of 10 to an ally Dr. Doom. And on turn, if this character has 2 or more Doombot allies, you know, gain defense, speed, offense, you know, all of those stuff. So it's just going to be a lot of buffs on the field, a lot of Doombots, and then, you know, you're going to use the special to you know, kill all Doombots and just make them explode, and it's going to be insane. Going to be insane. Yeah, looking forward to that. So we got Doom Chapter 2 here. That's already out, so we won't talk too much about it. But Mission 1 to 3, Wakanda, a mercenary. Mission 4 to 6, Marauder, Spider-Verse, hand. Mission 7 to 9, Black Order, Hydra, and Power Armor. Just a quick note. Yes, Black Order. Thanos not a Black Order, so you only get the 4 Black Order, you know. But minus the Thanos, so I don't know how useful that's going to be, but still a good characters, at least Ebony Maw. And you also will get Squirrel at 2.6 and Proxima Midnight at 2.9. Proxima Midnight is definitely, in my opinion, the most important, so, you know, try and get that as fast as possible. And now we have Statue 2, the daughter of Ant-Man. So she's going to be getting the Hero, Global, Bio, and Protector on PymTech. So basic, Giant Takedown, attack primary target for damage and flip defense up. Apply defense up to self and 1 random PymTech and Hero or Hero Tech ally. Special, Statue Stomp, energy cost 3 out of 3. Attract primary target for damage. Gain taunt plus defense up plus regenerations. And then on her ultimate, Pym Particular Punch, which has a 2 out of 5 cost. Attack primary target and adjacent target for 400% damage. Generate 2 ability changes for all PymTech allies and self. So a lot of energy is going to come around here too. Allies, so they can use abilities all the time. So passive, when a PymTech ally drops below 50% health, apply 1 away to that ally up to a maximum of 4, so you're not adding up to even more of the awaits that they already have. Fill this character's speed bar by 30%. When this character drops below 50% health, clear taunt from self. If Ant-Man is an ally, apply taunt and plus 2 await up to a maximum of 4 to Ant-Man. So she's going to serve as a tank for the team until she drops below 50% health. Then she's going to force taunt on Ant-Man, and he's just going to get awaits. He's awaits a lot, you know, just from the get-go itself. So he's going to be a kind of a semi-tank on the team. Gain 50% focus. PymTech allies gain 50% focus, so you know, get to hit the slows on Ant-Man much more. You get to hit the stun on Wasp much more. And we also got some more Dark Dimension synergy. Gain 20% max health for self and PymTech allies. Definitely important to have much more health for the Dark Dimensions, because, you know, you basically get one-shotted if not. So it's just the same trait updates, nothing new here. No, some event, I think the Chaos Series is going on right now if it starts tomorrow. But anyway, that's it for the post. But I will quickly talk about why I'm not too sure about all the PymTech in Dark Dimensions. Because if you watch Mobile Gamer's video where he showed off all the PymTech allies in Dark Dimensions, there's one thing that I saw. You don't get to see level or gear, so we don't know what that is. No, if I somehow missed it, you know, you watch Mobile Gamer's video and you watch here and you just think to yourself, well, he did show it and he did say it, you know, please let me know. So, you know, I know, but from what I saw when I saw the video, I didn't see anything, so I'm sorry if I'm wrong that, but from what I saw, I didn't see any gear, not any level, not anything like that, no Yellowstone or Redstone. So from all we know, this was Dark Dimension 3, that was established, but this could have been level 80 level gear tier 14 characters, and it's going to be but such a huge advantage then, because just imagine how hard DD2 was, but you did notice the difference in how easy it became once you got the level increase and the gear increase. You did notice how significantly easier it got, and that's kind of the thing I think with DD3 here too, is that we have gotten increased level, increased gear and all of that, but that's just what I think, you know. I won't make any judgments on it until they arrive, but I still think they're going to be a great team, kind of like Symbiotes are in DD3 right now. I think that the PymTechs are going to be the same in DD4, but maybe not at the level that we were shown, so just be aware of that. But do not sleep on this team, definitely a good team in my opinion from what we looked at. So anyway, that's it for this video. Let me know what you think down below in the comment. Are you excited for Dr. Doom, the new PymTech, all the new characters arriving? Is it too much? No, there's just a lot going on right now. But anyway, that's it for the video. Hope you enjoyed, and I'll see you guys next time.